Hi everyone, my name is Christy Puccio. I'm a New York City-based makeup artist, and today I will be featuring Beauty Strokes by FM Brush Company. Since 1929, FM Brush has been manufacturing brushes domestically right here in New York City. VLux, which stands for Vegan Luxury, is made from a proprietary blend of synthetic material designed to mirror the qualities of natural blue squirrel hair. Soft and luxurious, the material looks and feels like natural hair, but in a cruelty-free synthetic. The brush is substantial in the hand and provides balance with each stroke. The VLux brush series is truly a luxurious line for the discriminating artist. I'm going to show you how to utilize these brushes and explain their purposes on our beautiful model, Erica Sarda. I'm going to start off with doing Erica's eyes today because I'm going to be doing a smokier look on her. It requires some of the makeup to sometimes get on the face, so I'm going to clean it up and then go in with her complexion. So the first thing I'm going to do is use the number 41 brush. It has a pointed edge and it's great for applying an eyeshadow base or concealer. Now the shape of this brush is perfect for getting the primer on or the concealer into all those nooks and crannies at the top of her lid. The pointed edges also make it easier to get a defined shape. Next, I'm going to use the number 15 brush. It is a deer foot shape. It's nice and thick, so it covers a lot of area space. I'm gonna saturate it in a saddle colored shadow. And I'm just going to place the corner of the brush in the crease. I'm not even blending that much because the brush is kind of like a stamp and it leaves the product exactly where it needs to be. It even goes a little bit underneath the brow, which is perfect, so it gives that almost ombre finish. For this smoky eye, I'm going to use pretty much an eyeliner as the main base because I like the way that kohl blends. And I'm going to use the number 10 brush, and I'm going to bring the liner up into the lid. When you do your eyes, you kind of want to also blend upward to give the lifting effect. It's just a nice little trick. I'm also going to do something called tight lining. This is when you line the inner rims of your eye. This also takes practice, but once you get used to it, I promise it's so easy. I'm gonna line the inside of the bottom of the eye. So using this perfectly shaped number 10 brush, I'm going to add some green shadows, different emerald colors. I'm gonna take the darkest color in this palette, which is this deep green. And then I'm going to blend upward the dark green shadow into the lid of the eye. And because I used a kohl as a base, it's really blendable. But this brush really gets into the front of the eye and blends it upward in just the right amount of brush strokes. So this is the magical number 12 brush. It's unique to VLux. It's a three-dimensional shaped brush and it has so many functions to it. I'm gonna use this for Erica's base for the lid color, and I'm gonna use it also to blend. So here I'm going to dip one side of it into this lighter green color. As you can see, it's really easy to blend. Take the excess and just blend it outward. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. To make it more unified, I'm gonna take a blush. I'm going to just blend a little of that blush into the crease using the same brush because it has so many sides that you don't have to worry about dirtying it when you go to blend it. With this same brush, I'm going to add a brighter, more shimmery color on the inside and out throughout the entire lid. I'm just dusting it over. It's a nice little finish that gives it a little extra sparkle. This is the number 5 brush. This is perfect for highlighting. It's thin enough that you could go in and shape underneath the brow. So I'm going right underneath the brow and I'm pressing. And the amazing thing about these brushes also is that because it mimics blue squirrel, it picks up the hair like blue squirrel, so you don't have to worry about fallout. You don't have to worry about having such a messy eye. If I were doing this with another brush right now, there would be so much more makeup underneath the eye. So I'm just defining and I'm following the curves of her natural brow. Now we're gonna go in with the number 8 brush. This is great for eyebrows. It's also great for eyeliner. Dip the brush into my brow powder. I'm gonna follow the natural strokes of her eyebrow hair by tapping and pressing. And I'm making small little strokes, little flicks of my hand. I'm going to use this number 8 brush to also add liner to Erica's lids. And I'm going to load up the brush with a gel liner. I'm gonna give a little bit more definition to her lid, just along the lash lines. Since Erica's face is a little bit messy from doing the smoky eye, I'm going to clean it up with the number 14 brush. I'm just going to add some cleansing water to it. I'm going to create a clean line straight across. I'm going to add concealer to both sides of the number 14 brush. I'm going to tap underneath the eye, and I'm going to give it a little bit more definition by extending the concealer past where I did the eyeshadow. So it's going to give it that crisp finish, and I'm just going to blend. Next, I'm going to use the number 18 brush. This is a perfect all-over foundation brush for every day when you just want to look nice and polished for work, or if you want to go out at night and you want to have your face look a little extra glowy. Sometimes when you're trying to find the right shade, it takes two colors to get the exact match. I'm going to start at the center of her face, and I'm going to blend outward. It's so easy to use. The brush handle is so sturdy and thick. It's just feels so nice in your hands. And it doesn't leave any brush marks, which is also kind of rare to find in a brush. You want to bring a little bit down into the neck so you don't see any markings. The key to a good face is blending. This is my other all-time favorite brush. It also is one of the patented brushes, and it's a three-dimensional brush. It's great for contouring, it's great for highlighting, it's great for sculpting, and it's great for all-around powder brush. I'm just going to load up my brush on all three sides. You want to start off by your ear and find that bone right there. And you're going to blend downward to give it definition. I'm also going to do a little three shape. I'm going to start off at the top of her forehead, bring it down to where I just contoured, and bring it down around her chin. So as you can see, I'll do it again. It's a three shape. 1, 2, 3. So this gives it a nice natural bronzy glow without making it look too heavy. This also has a really great tip to it, so it's perfect for contouring. It's really easy to roll, especially if you're a makeup artist and you like to learn little new tricks. It's really fun. This also is my other favorite brush. It's part of this series that's three-dimensional. It's perfect for highlighting. It's perfect for smaller areas on your face. I'm going to use a cream first, and then I'm going to layer a powder on top of it. So I'm going to dip the brush into my cream. When you use cream, you want to tap more than blend because you don't want to ruin or move the makeup underneath. Cream blushes look great, but you have to know how to use them properly, and the right tool, like the number 11 brush, will make all of the difference. And see how now on her cheek she has a really beautiful glow. In fact, a little on your chin, a little on your nose. So I just wiped off the cream from the number 11 brush, and now I'm going to add a powder on top of it. One side, and I'm tapping it off so that you don't have a lot of extra shimmer. And I'm going to blend over the cream so it gives it more pop. I'm going to even bring it underneath her brow because it has a nice point to it. I'm going to give it more highlight. And I'm going to carry the product onto the top of the lid. And it's going to marry the two products together. And I'm going to also add a little bit to the top of the Cupid's bow. It's going to give you that little extra glow. If you're going out and you want a little glow, you could use the number 11 brush and put it right along your collarbone. With the same brush, I'm going to add some blush. I didn't even have to wipe it off because I have another side. So easy. I'm going to swirl my brush in, and I'm going to place the blush right on the outer part of the pupil. And I'm going to lightly blend. I'm rotating the brush handle so that you could use different sides. If you put a little bit too much blush on, you could take the clean side and brush it off. This is the number 62 brush. This is great if you need an all-around powder brush. You could use it for bronzer, you could use it for finishing powder, you could use it for everything if you just want it to be quick before you leave your house and you just want to do a quick swipe of bronzer and highlighter. I'm going to use a little bit of transparent powder to set the makeup. Erica, how does that feel?
Feels like a cloud.
It feels like a cloud? Yeah, it feels really luxurious. This is the part where finishing touches come into play. I'm going to take the number 62 brush and I'm going to marry all of the colors together. I'm just going to blend everything so it looks seamless and perfect. Next, I'm going to add mascara to Erica. So when you put mascara on, you want to wiggle it through the bottom part of the lashes and get in between all the lashes. This also picks up the excess powder that was on your lashes from doing your eyeshadow. It makes it look more natural once you go over it with the product. I'm wiggling and then I'm going from on top and getting all of the lashes. Using the number 7 lip brush, I am going to saturate this red lip color into the brush. Having a brush, especially when you're using a red lip, is very important because it gives you the definition and the precision you need for it to look polished and finished. So another nice key feature about this brush is that if you don't want to bring your red lipstick with you or whichever color you're using, you could load the brush and put the cap back on so that when you go out, all you have to do is pull it out. It doesn't drip, it doesn't spill, it stays right in its container and it stays perfectly, so it's very easy to apply when you go out. I'm gonna also press her lip down. Makeup artists, this is a good trick for you to really get the precision you need. It's a little hard to do on yourself. This brush is so great, I don't even need a liner. It goes on so smoothly. This is our dramatic look. As you can see, it's striking and glamorous. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section and don't forget to subscribe. Find out where to get these amazing VLux brushes at beautystrokes.com.